Girly games, girly games. We are girls and we play games. Girly games. Squirt. Meow. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Unboxing with BMO, and I'm here with another comic block for you. This is February's comic block coming right at you. There is an upgrade coming to comic block, an upgrade, and I want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it after I do this unboxing because I don't want to keep people who just want to see this and not hear about the upgrade coming, but there is an upgrade coming. Big news. Jumping into our block, we have a t-shirt. Oh, and I think this t-shirt is probably going into my top 5. This would be one of my top 5, maybe number 4 of my top 5. But, autofocus. There it is. That's awesome. I feel like I've seen this somewhere. I don't know if I have been starting to get suggested ads for Shirt Punch on Facebook, funny enough, but, I feel like I've seen this design before and I really liked it, and now I actually have it, and that's awesome. So sweet Joker T, laughing about on the other side, his face on one side. That's a pretty awesome t-shirt, definitely in my top 5. Definitely in my top 5. Our collectible. Pow! That's our collectible. Our collectible is a little pow thing, a little pendant. Little pendant that we can wear. Put it on my hat. Put the pendant on my hat. There. Now I have the pow. Pow is on my hat. Alright, our first comic, of course, February. What came out in February? Deadpool. Deadpool came out. Haven't seen the movie yet, though. Oh, sorry guys, but have been trying to go see the movie. Just work is obviously getting in the way. But Deadpool, the merch for money. Plus a special bonus book of a spicy, yes, the new Spicy Man. The new Spidey #1 included inside. Oh, here it is. So they have the Spidey #1 little mini book inside. That is cool. And a Miracle Man? No, that's just pictures of stuff. But there is a little mini Spidey book on the inside. That is really cool. So it's like 2 comics in one almost, right? Our second comic, super awesome. I am definitely a big Hellboy fan. Hellboy Winter Special. Look at that. Check it out. Got a little fire chicken right here. Oh, Hellboy. Love it. I wish they would make another Hellboy movie. I don't know. Would it ruin it? I don't know. But Hellboy is amazing. And speaking of Hellboy again, we have another Hellboy Beyond the Fences. So another Hellboy comic there coming right at you. Super awesome. 1953. Beyond the Fences. Hellboy. Super cool. And something that's obviously behind Hellboy's head, and you can't even see what that is. Okay. So before I go back over what we got in the comic block, guys, comic block is evolving. Comic block is now going to become one of the bigger blocks, like arcade, horror, nerd, sci-fi. It's going to be joining that group. So because I'm a hoarder, this is going to be becoming this. So that, as you can see the size difference, a new comic block is going to be just like the rest of them. So we're going to be getting your t-shirt plus your 6 to 4 collectibles in the block. This is why I kind of wanted to talk about it. It is a pro and a con. On one hand, you're getting probably more comics, more stuff. One thing I'm actually kind of disappointed with, knowing that this is going to be our last regular comic block. I've been with comic block since the very beginning. Since the very first one that they handed out for the month of May, got it in June. they have said that there's always been a chance at a graphic novel. Never once in these small blocks have I ever gotten a graphic novel. So I thought, maybe since this is like one of the last ones, and not like I'm not disappointed with these comics. I freaking love these comics. Hellboy, Deadpool, who can go wrong with that? But there would have been nice if there was actually a graphic novel that showed up in the smaller block. Like they said, could have happened, never happened. Maybe with the upgrades, that means that they can actually do that. Maybe they went ahead and promised something that they couldn't commit to. But with the bigger block, you're going to have, could be, I don't know how many comics are going to be in it. I am grandfathered in. Anybody who purchased for the February block should be grandfathered in for the first issue. If you purchase 3, you still get those 3 at the regular comic block price. You are grandfathered in. But once that renews, you will be getting charged the $19.99 or, after shipping, handling, and if you're in Canada, it's about $37. That's how much I pay for my arcade block. Currently, I pay $27 for the comic block after shipping and handling and the exchange. So that's the con here. This comic block, the one thing I loved about this comic block is in the very beginning, I couldn't afford any of the other blocks. It was either junior or spend an extra money. And when I found out that the comic block was coming out, it was amazing. It was perfect. Getting 3 comics, a t-shirt, and a collectible, even though the collectibles haven't always been the greatest, still worth the money for the block. It's $27. It started off as $25, but as the exchange went up, it was $27. So that is, I think, the con for this whole upgrade, because now I'm not too sure if I can afford what would be nearly $80 to keep both the comic block and the arcade block. So that is my biggest issue with the upgrading. And honestly, probably the only flaw. But we'll have to see once we see what is in that new block. Because I will, of course, get the very first one, since I am grandfathered in, with the original price. And I will make my decision then as to whether or not it is worth getting the upgraded bigger block. One thing I would have liked them to do is actually keep up the year. Go in May and then upgrade. So at least, the people who have been with comic block from the beginning can stick around. Because, yeah, again, that price, it's, with the exchange, it's starting to get to that point where you really got to think about whether it's worth it or not. If you're in Canada. Of course, if you're American, it's probably a lot better for you guys. I'm not too sure on anywhere else in the world. If you guys also feel the price crunch anywhere else in the world, let me know. Put it in the comments. I know this ships like all over the place. So yeah, that's the only con that I can see right now. We're gonna have to see what's in it, how many comics you get. I assume the t-shirts are still gonna be, with the same kind of caliber as I'm wearing my Prince Robot shirt, of course. I think I was wearing it in the last one. I can't remember, but I love this Prince Robot shirt. This is definitely number 1 on my comic block t-shirt list. But again, I won't make my decision until the next block as to whether or not I will continue with comic block. I know for sure, 100%, that I'm keeping my arcade block. Okay, so in my regular fashion, now that I've done my whole pros and cons. Things it will bring, I feel like it will bring more people to comic block. We will see though. That's the thing. You will have to see until we see what's inside the block to find out, what really is, if they've got a bunch of graphic novels in there, maybe I will switch from the arcade block and keep up with the comic block. But with the prices and the crappy dollar, it is a little disappointing, and I wouldn't be surprised if they lost a few customers because of it. There are a lot of customers who don't really want the junior blocks. Like, if you're an adult, you don't really want the junior blocks. And this was the only kind of adult block that you could get for a cheaper price, and that is disappointing. So maybe they will bring on another one. They added sci-fi block to one of the regular price blocks quite recently, but again, we'll have to see. We will have to see. Next month, guys. Next month, upgraded block. It's gonna be a big one. So, we got this super super awesome Joker t-shirt. Just wonderful. I'm gonna... I've had this block for a few days, actually, and I really wanted to wear that t-shirt, and I didn't. Because I wanted to do the unboxing for you guys, and work is keeping me behind, so I apologize that this is a late unboxing. Then we got our super awesome Deadpool merch for money, #1. Love Deadpool. I am probably going to go see that movie very soon. Super excited for that movie. That movie looks awesome. I've heard from other people it is awesome. So, crazy awesome. We got our POW! Our POW pennant. We also got our 2 super awesome Hellboy comics. Hellboy Winter Special and Hellboy 1953 Beyond the Fences. Super awesome. Gonna enjoy those. And as I mentioned before, we also have our Spidey #1 bonus book in this one as well. And that is all for this comic block unboxing. If you guys have any further questions, there's a link below for the nerd block as well. For me, if you have any questions, comment below. Like, share, subscribe, guys. If we can get to 50 subscribers on YouTube, I will be thinking about doing a little bit of a giveaway, because I have a lot of nerd block stuff that's just kind of stacking up, and it needs to go somewhere. So, if we can make it to 50 subs, that would be super great. I would love the support from you guys. I'm going to keep up with the arcade unboxing, and we will see if I keep up with the comic book unboxing. Check in with you guys next month. BMO out. See you guys in the next unboxing. BMO out. And I will see you guys in the next unboxing. BMO out. Pow. And to 100 videos.
And another 100.
And 100 more.
And 5 after that.
No. You gotta get it on your tongue, and it's like, not for it. It's a part of the flavor. It's a part of the flavor.